Today we're going over every level of NFL rookie season, starting with some of the worst ones ever, and as the video goes on, we'll be going over better and better rookie seasons until we eventually get to the best rookie of all time. But first, we have level 1.
Level 1, the worst.
To start, this may be the worst rookie season ever by a future Hall of Fame quarterback in Terry Bradshaw. Terry Bradshaw was selected first overall in the 1970 NFL Draft out of Louisiana Tech. What followed was absolutely catastrophic. In 13 games starting 8, Bradshaw went 83 for 218 on passes. It's a brutal 38% completion percentage. He threw just 6 touchdowns against a league-leading 24 interceptions. His passer rating was absolutely abysmal with 30.4 for the entire season. The Steelers somehow went 3-5 in his starts. This is a guy who would go on to win 4 Super Bowls and make the Hall of Fame, obviously, but his rookie year was so bad, it's hard to believe he even survived. And he's not the only future Hall of Fame QB with an awful start, because we also have Troy Aikman here. Troy Aikman was the first overall pick in the 1989 legendary NFL Draft. In his rookie season, he was brutal. In all 11 games that he started, Aikman went a perfect 0-11, not winning a single game. He completed just 53% of his passes. He threw only 9 touchdowns against 18 interceptions, averaging 159 yards a game. The Cowboys were coming off a 3-13 season, and they got even worse after their Herschel Walker trade, so it wasn't all his fault. He got sacked 19 times and fumbled 6 times, showing he just wasn't ready for NFL speed. He'd obviously grow to become a Hall of Fame QB, but that rookie season was extremely rough. Sometimes greatness starts with rock bottom, and sometimes you just stay there. Because that's exactly what happened with Laquan Treadwell. Laquan Treadwell was drafted 23rd overall by the Minnesota Vikings in 2016, and his rookie season was a complete disaster. In just 9 games with only 1 start, Treadwell managed a sad 1 reception for 15 yards and 0 touchdowns. He was injured for a piece of his rookie season, but still. 1 catch, 15 yards for a first-round pick? He was so bad his rookie year that he barely saw the field, making it one of the most disappointing debuts for a first-round wide receiver in recent memory. The Vikings expected a playmaker and got practically nothing. The same goes for Jalen Polk. Jalen Polk was drafted 37th overall by the New England Patriots in 2024, and his rookie season was historically awful. In 15 games with 7 starts, Polk managed just 12 receptions for 87 yards and 2 touchdowns. His 36.4% catch rate was abysmal, ranking dead last amongst all qualified receivers. The Patriots clearly lost confidence in him as the season progressed, and it was a really bad day 2 pick. Lastly, we have Blake Bortles. Blake Bortles was drafted 3rd overall by the Jacksonville Jags in 2014. In 14 games with 13 starts, he went 3-10 as a starter, with brutal numbers across the board. He completed just 59% of his passes, throwing 11 touchdowns against 17 interceptions. He got sacked 55 times for a brutal 345 yards lost. He just couldn't handle NFL pressure. The Jags expected their franchise QB, but what they got was one of the worst rookie seasons of all time by a top 5 pick. These are some of the worst rookie seasons ever. Next up are slightly better, but just slightly.
Level 2, still bad.
These rookie seasons were still really bad, but slightly better, starting with Peyton Manning. Peyton Manning was the first overall pick in 1998, and his rookie season was rough. In 16 games, all starts, Manning went 3-13 with some ugly numbers. He completed just 56.7% of his throws, throwing 26 touchdowns, but leading the league with 28 interceptions. His 71.2 passer rating was poor, and he got sacked 22 times while averaging 233 yards per game. The bright spot was those 26 touchdown passes, showing flashes of his elite arm talent that made him the top pick. He also set rookie records for completions, attempts, and passing yards. Manning's rookie season was bad enough to go 3-13 and throw a rookie record of 28 interceptions. But unlike level 1, you could see some of the potential that would make him a future Hall of Famer. And the same would go with Tony Gonzalez. Tony G was drafted 13th overall by the Kansas City Chiefs in 1997, and his rookie season was underwhelming to say the least. In 16 games, he started 0 of them, and Gonzalez caught just 33 passes for 368 yards and 2 touchdowns. He averaged 11.2 yards per reception, showing some big playability, but 23 yards per game was disappointing production for a top 15 pick. The Chiefs clearly weren't ready to feature him as a starter, keeping him in a limited role throughout the season. For a player who would become one of the greatest tight ends of all time with over 15,000 receiving yards, his rookie season at just 368 yards was surprisingly quiet. Someone who's definitely not making the Hall of Fame, though, is Eric Ebron. For all the hype he got and how high he was drafted, we expected him to hit the ground running, but he showed early on what he would be pretty much in his career. Eric Ebron was drafted 10th overall by the Detroit Lions in 2014, and his rookie season was disappointing for a high overall pick. In just 13 games, he started 7 of them and caught 25 passes for 248 yards and a touchdown. He only caught about 53% of the passes that were thrown to him and averaged only 19 yards per game. He managed to have multiple games with 0 catches. The Lions clearly expected more from him, and we expected more based on the hype he got as well. It wasn't the worst tight end rookie season we've ever seen, but it was pretty close to it. Now this last one hurts my heart personally. We gotta talk about Bryce Young. His first name is Bryce, like my first name is Bryce. We're pretty much similar in age. He's got a really beautiful girlfriend, and I don't technically have that right now. But the point is, I really wanted him to be good. But I should have known after his rookie season what this would have been. Bryce Young was drafted first overall by the Carolina Panthers in 2023, and his rookie season was brutal. In 16 games, he went 2-14 as a starter with terrible numbers across the board. Young got absolutely destroyed by Carolina's offensive line, taking 62 sacks for 477 yards, the most sacks taken by a QB that season. He fumbled 11 times and looked completely overwhelmed by NFL speed and pressure. His coach got fired, and it looked even worse being compared to CJ Stroud, who we'll get to later. He completed just under 60% of his throws. His only silver lining was a 73.7 passer rating and throwing 11 touchdowns. Wasn't the worst I've ever seen, but still not good. And he brought me back in those last 6 games last year, but he's been bad again. For the first overall pick, going 2-14 with those numbers was a disaster. Young's season, unfortunately, was one of the worst by a top pick in recent memory. These guys were slightly better than level 1, even though not by much. The next level, we actually get to some good rookie seasons.
Level 3, good seasons.
We're starting with Todd Gurley. Now, Todd Gurley would go on to do some great things in this league before his knees would eventually give out, and he started to show the signs of what was to come in his rookie season. Todd Gurley was drafted 10th overall by the St. Louis Rams in 2015, and his rookie season was pretty impressive. He'd start in 12 games, rushed for over 1,100 yards on 229 carries with 10 touchdowns. He averaged 85 yards per game. He also caught 21 passes for 188 yards, showing his versatility as a receiving threat out of the backfield. Gurley won Offensive Rookie of the Year and made the Pro Bowl, proving he was worth the first-round investment. Having over 1,200 total scrimmage yards in your rookie season definitely was showing the explosive potential that we would see in the following years. And the same would go for Adrian Peterson. Adrian Peterson was drafted 7th overall by the Minnesota Vikings in 2007, and his rookie season was really good. In just 9 starts, Peterson rushed for over 1,300 yards on 238 carries with 12 touchdowns. His 5.6 yards per carry was outstanding, averaging 96 yards per game. He caught a surprising 19 passes for 268 yards and a touchdown as well. Peterson had multiple explosive games, including a 296-yard performance against San Diego. He won Offensive Rookie of the Year, made the Pro Bowl, and earned second-team All-Pro honors. Peterson immediately showed he was a generational talent, putting up numbers that even veterans would be proud of. His rookie season was a preview of the Hall of Fame career that would follow. And someone else who's on track for the Hall of Fame career is Myles Garrett. Through his rookie season, he would show flashes. He just didn't put it all together just yet. Myles Garrett was drafted first overall by the Cleveland Browns, and he had flashes during his rookie season. In just 11 games with 9 starts, Garrett recorded 7 sacks, 31 total tackles, and 1 fumble recovery. His 7 sacks in limited action projected to over 10 for a full season. He also had 18 QB hits and 9 tackles for loss, showing his ability to disrupt opposing offenses consistently. Garrett missed some time with injuries, but when healthy, he was already terrorizing NFL quarterbacks. This one's up in New York, though. Garrett Wilson drafted 10th overall by the New York Jets in 2022, and his rookie season was really good. In just 12 starts, he caught 83 passes for over 1,100 yards and 4 touchdowns. He averaged 13.3 yards per reception, showing excellent route running and big playability. He averaged 65 receiving yards per game, leading all rookies in receiving yards that season, which is supremely impressive because he had Zach Wilson throwing him the football. He earned Offensive Rookie of the Year, made the Pro Bowl, and earned recognition as one of the best rookies we've seen in a while. These guys all had solid rookie seasons, showing what they would become in the following seasons. Level 4, we get to some elite rookie seasons. But before we get there, about 98% of you all are not subscribed to the channel. Feel free to subscribe if you like the content. I appreciate you, and let's get to the next level.
Level 4, elite seasons.
These are some elite rookie seasons. And to start, we have Anquan Boldin. Anquan Boldin was drafted 54th overall in the second round by the Arizona Cardinals in 2003, and his rookie season was absolutely insane. In 16 games he started all of them, Boldin caught 101 passes for over 1,300 yards and 8 touchdowns on 165 targets. His 13.6 yards per reception was exceptional, averaging 86 yards per game. He also added 40 rushing yards on 5 carries, showing his versatility and strength. Boldin won Offensive Rookie of the Year. He made the Pro Bowl and had one of the greatest rookie seasons by any receiver in NFL history. For a second-round pick to put up over 1,400 yards from scrimmage was truly elite production and showed how special he would be. Someone else who had a crazy rookie season was Big Ben, but not strictly because of his stats. Ben Roethlisberger was drafted 11th overall by the Pittsburgh Steelers in 2004, and his rookie season was remarkable. In 14 games with 13 starts, Big Ben won an incredible 13-0 as a starter, not losing a single game. He completed 66% of his passes, throwing 17 touchdowns against 11 interceptions with a 98.1 passer rating. He had over 2,600 passing yards and averaged 187 per game. But the story was the perfect record. He won Offensive Rookie of the Year, and Roethlisberger became the first rookie QB to go undefeated with at least 10 starts since Ben Coates in 1957. The combination of solid stats and that historic 13-0 start made his rookie season truly elite. Another QB who set a franchise on fire was CJ Stroud. CJ Stroud was drafted second overall by the Houston Texans in 2023, and his rookie season was crazy. In the 15 games he started, Stroud completed 64% of his passes, throwing 23 touchdowns against just 5 interceptions. He would throw for over 4,100 yards and average 274 per game with an outstanding 100.8 passer rating. He also added 3 rushing touchdowns as well. Stroud won Offensive Rookie of the Year, made the Pro Bowl, leading the Texans to their first playoff appearance since 2019. They would go on to win that first playoff game as well. His 23-5 touchdown to interception ratio was remarkable for any QB, but especially a rookie. He set multiple rookie records and immediately transformed the Texans from a struggling franchise into playoff contenders. Ndamukong Suh was drafted second overall by the Detroit Lions in 2010, and his rookie season was dominant. In 16 games, all starts, Suh recorded 66 tackles, 49 solo, 10 sacks, 1 interception, and a fumble recovery for a touchdown. His 10 sacks were incredible for a rookie defensive tackle, becoming the first rookie DT to reach double-digit sacks since the year 2000. He also had 20 QB hits and a forced fumble, terrorizing opposing offenses all season long. Suh won Defensive Rookie of the Year, made the Pro Bowl, and was considered one of the most dominant rookie seasons by a defensive tackle in NFL history. He put up truly special production. And to round out this crew is a sad case of Shaq Leonard. But not because of anything off the field, it was because of his injuries on the field. But before he got injured, Shaq Leonard was drafted 36th overall in the second round by the Indianapolis Colts in 2018. In 15 games, Leonard recorded 154 total tackles, 7 sacks, 2 interceptions, and 2 fumble recoveries. His 154 tackles led the entire NFL, making him the first rookie to lead the league in tackles since 1994. He also had 3 forced fumbles and 8 pass deflections, showing incredible all-around production. Leonard won Defensive Rookie of the Year, made the Pro Bowl, and earned first-team All-Pro honors, rare for any rookie, let alone a second-round pick. He was absolutely incredible before the injuries derailed his career. We have some honorable mentions to hit as well, starting with Saquon Barkley. Barkley was drafted second overall by the New York Giants in the historic 2018 draft class. He would then go on to have over 2,000 scrimmage yards and 14 total touchdowns, just a home run hitter who seemed to be the future of the team. Along with Justin Herbert in 2020. He was drafted by the Chargers right after the Dolphins took Tua. Herbert would go on to have a crazy season, throwing for over 4,300 yards and 31 touchdowns. He broke almost every conceivable NFL rookie passing record during that 2020 season, including most passing touchdowns and most completions at that time. We can't forget about Marshawn Lattimore's rookie season as well. Something was just in the air for the 2017 Saints. They drafted Marshawn Lattimore, Ryan Ramczyk, Marcus Williams, Alvin Kamara, who we'll get to later, Alex Anzalone, and Trey Hendrickson. Lattimore would go on to win Defensive Rookie in the Year in just 13 games, becoming a shutdown corner in the process. Lastly in this, we have Dan Marino's 1984 season. Now we all know what he would go on to do in 1985, but 84 was a great showcase for the future. He threw for over 2,200 yards and 20 touchdowns in just 9 games, leading the Dolphins to a 7-2 record, and was already proving to the Steelers they made a mistake in not taking him. All these players had absolutely elite seasons, but in Level 5, things start to get wild.
Level 5, Rookies Gone Wild.
One of my favorite players all time is Odell Beckham Jr., and his rookie season has a lot to do with it. Odell Beckham was drafted 12th overall by the New York Giants in 2014, and his rookie season was absolutely wild. In just 9 starts, OBJ caught 91 passes for over 1,300 yards and 12 touchdowns. He averaged 14.3 yards per reception and 108 yards per game. Beckham obviously won Offensive Rookie of the Year, made the Pro Bowl, and set an NFL record for receiving yards through 12 games. He had that legendary one-handed catch against Dallas that became iconic, but he was so much more than that. For only playing 12 games, his production was absolutely insane and announced him as a superstar immediately. And the same goes with this next player, but he ruined it. Aldon Smith was drafted 7th overall by the San Francisco 49ers in 2011, and his rookie season was crazy. In 16 games with just 6 starts, Smith recorded 37 total tackles and an incredible 14 sacks. His 14 sacks were outstanding for any pass rusher, let alone a rookie. He also had 2 forced fumbles and 1 fumble recovery, showing just how dominant he truly was. Smith's 14 sacks were the most by a 49ers rookie since the stat became official, and he did it primarily coming off the bench. He immediately established himself as one of the most feared pass rushers in the league, showing the elite talent that would define his early career, but he would go on to ruin it. We also have another AFC West player who dominated, in Brock Bowers. Brock Bowers was drafted 13th overall by the Las Vegas Raiders in 2024, and in his rookie season, he went off. In 16 starts, Bowers caught 112 passes for over 1,190 yards and 5 touchdowns. He averaged 10.7 yards for a tight end, averaging over 70 receiving yards per game. Bowers broke multiple rookie records, setting the NFL record for most receptions by a rookie, surpassing Puka Nacua's previous record. He also set the record for most receiving yards by a tight end, breaking Hall of Famer Mike Ditka's in 1961. His 112 receptions were the most in Raiders franchise history and 3rd most by any tight end in NFL history. Bowers was selected to the Pro Bowl and had an absolutely wild rookie campaign. Same goes with Ezekiel Elliott. Zeke was drafted 4th overall by the Dallas Cowboys in 2016, and his rookie season, he showed why. In just 15 starts, Elliott rushed for over 1,600 total yards on 322 carries with 15 touchdowns. His 5.1 yards per carry was excellent, averaging over 108 yards per game. He also caught 32 passes for 363 yards and a touchdown, totaling over 1,990 total scrimmage yards. Elliott led the NFL in rushing yards, becoming just the 5th rookie since 1970 to lead the league in rushing. He had a streak of 4 consecutive 130-yard rushing games, the first rookie in NFL history to accomplish that feat. Elliott's combination of power, speed, and vision made his rookie season historic. Another historic player was RG3. Robert Griffin III was drafted 2nd overall by the Washington Redskins in 2012. In the 15 games he started, Griffin completed 65.5% of his throws, throwing 20 touchdowns against just 5 interceptions. He had over 3,200 passing yards, averaged 213 yards per game, with an outstanding 102.4 passer rating. He also rushed 120 times for 815 yards and 7 touchdowns, setting an NFL rookie record. Griffin won Offensive Rookie of the Year, made the Pro Bowl, and led the Redskins to their first NFC East title since 1999. His 102.4 passer rating, 1.3 interception rate, and 115 rushing yards were all NFL rookie records. We also have another QB who was setting NFL records, starting with these honorable mentions, in Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott was drafted in the 4th round on the same draft with Ezekiel Elliott, who we mentioned earlier. He actually won the Rookie of the Year award and had an amazing rookie season. He had a passer rating of 104.9 with over 3,600 passing yards, 23 touchdowns, and 4 interceptions in just 16 games. A linebacker legend was Luke Kuechly. Luke Kuechly was drafted 9th overall by the Carolina Panthers in 2012. In 16 games, he recorded 164 total tackles, 1 sack, 2 interceptions, and 3 fumble recoveries, winning Defensive Rookie of the Year in the process. Another person here is Alvin Kamara. He won Rookie of the Year and was drafted in that 2017 insane class that we mentioned before. Kamara had 120 carries for 728 yards and 14 touchdowns in 16 games as a rookie. He was also selected to play in his first Pro Bowl as well, because of his other 700 plus yards receiving, becoming one of the few rookies to ever have 700 plus receiving and rushing yards in a season. To round out this crew, we have Barry Sanders, one of the best running backs of all time. Drafted in that insane 1989 draft class that Troy Aikman was a part of also, Barry had a much different rookie year. On 280 carries, he rushed for over 1,400 yards and scored 14 touchdowns. He was selected to his first Pro Bowl and won Offensive Rookie of the Year. All of these guys had some insane rookie seasons, but the level above is even better.
Level 6, one step below.
These rookie seasons were just different, starting with Justin Jefferson. Justin Jefferson was drafted 22nd overall by the Minnesota Vikings in 2020, and his rookie season was incredible. He had 14 starts, he caught over 88 passes for 1,400 yards and 7 touchdowns. He averaged 15.9 yards per reception and 87.5 receiving yards per game. Jefferson broke the NFL rookie record for most receiving yards during the Super Bowl era, surpassing Anquan Boldin's previous mark of 1,377. He was selected to the first Pro Bowl and had his gloves and record-breaking game ball collected by the Pro Football Hall of Fame. His 1,400-yard season made him into the superstar we all knew we'd see later on. His LSU teammate had a crazy rookie season as well in Ja'Marr Chase. Now, Ja'Marr Chase sat out his last year in LSU and then had some drops in the preseason, so we weren't exactly sure what to expect. But it was obvious once the season started how great he was. Chase was drafted 5th overall by the Cincinnati Bengals in 2021. In 17 games, Chase caught 81 passes for 1,455 yards and 13 touchdowns on 128 targets. His 18 yards per reception were outstanding. He averaged 85.5 receiving yards per game, and he broke the NFL record for most receiving yards by a rookie in the Super Bowl era with 1,455, surpassing Justin Jefferson's previous mark. He won Offensive Rookie of the Year, made the Pro Bowl, and helped lead the Bengals to their first Super Bowl appearance since 1988. His 266-yard performance against Kansas City was a single-game rookie record. Chase's combination of speed, route running, and clutch performances made his rookie season truly next level. We have yet another LSU legend here in Jayden Daniels. Jayden Daniels was drafted 2nd overall by the Washington Commanders in 2024. In 17 games, Daniels completed 69% of his passes, throwing 25 touchdowns against just 9 interceptions. He had over 3,500 passing yards, averaged 210 yards per game with a 100.1 passer rating. He also rushed 148 times for 891 yards and 6 touchdowns, breaking the NFL rookie QB single-season rushing record. Daniels won Offensive Rookie of the Year, made the Pro Bowl, and led the Commanders to their first playoff appearance since 2020. His dual-threat ability and record-breaking rushing production made his rookie season truly next level, also getting Washington to the NFC Championship for the first time since the 90s. Someone who set the precedent for Jayden Daniels was Cam Newton. Cam Newton was drafted 1st overall by the Carolina Panthers in 2011, and his rookie season was insane. In 16 games, Newton completed 60% of his passes, throwing 21 touchdowns against 17 interceptions, but he threw for over 4,000 total yards, an NFL rookie record at the time, averaging 253 yards per game with an 84.5 passer rating. He rushed 117 times for 706 yards and 14 touchdowns, becoming the first rookie to ever throw for over 4,000 yards and rush for over 500. Newton won Offensive Rookie of the Year, made the Pro Bowl, and had multiple 400-yard passing games. His dual-threat production and record-breaking passing yards made his rookie season truly next level and historic. Next up, we have some honorable mentions to get to as well. First here is Patrick Willis. Patrick Willis was drafted 11th overall by the San Francisco 49ers in 2007. In 16 games, he recorded 174 total tackles, 4 sacks, a fumble recovery, and winning Defensive Rookie of the Year. We hinted at this guy a few times earlier, but we gotta talk about Puka Nacua. Puka was drafted 177th overall by the Los Angeles Rams in 2023. In 17 games, he caught 105 passes for over 1,400 yards and 6 touchdowns, setting NFL rookie records for receptions and receiving yards. We also have Brandon Aubrey here for the best kicking season ever. As a rookie in 2023, Aubrey led the league in scoring with 157 points, earning him first-team All-Pro honors. He also set a rookie record for one of the most impressive stats ever, at 35 made field goals in a row. The previous record was 18. Quentin Nelson was drafted 6th overall by the Indianapolis Colts in 2018. In 16 games, he made the Pro Bowl, earned first-team All-Pro honors, and finished 3rd in Offensive Rookie of the Year voting, becoming just the first guard ever to win Offensive Rookie of the Month. Edgerrin James was drafted 4th overall in 1999. In 16 games, he rushed for over 1,553 yards and 13 touchdowns, adding 62 catches and 586 yards through the air, winning Offensive Rookie of the Year in the process. He completely changed the game in the late 90s. These guys were almost the best ever, just not the best ever, which is what we have up next.
Level 7, the best.
These are the best rookie seasons ever, and there's 6. Lawrence Taylor, Randy Moss, Gale Sayers, Eric Dickerson, Devin Hester, and Night Train Lane. Eric Dickerson was drafted 2nd overall by the Los Angeles Rams in 1983, and his rookie season was absolutely legendary. In 16 games, Dickerson rushed for a rookie record of 1,808 yards on 390 carries with 18 touchdowns. He averaged 4.6 yards per carry, 113 rushing yards per game. He also caught 51 passes for 404 yards and 2 touchdowns, totaling over 2,200 scrimmage yards and 20 TDs. Dickerson won Offensive Rookie of the Year, made the Pro Bowl, and earned first-team All-Pro honors. His 1,808 rushing yards set the rookie record and stood as the benchmark for decades. Another great running back is Gale Sayers. Gale Sayers was drafted 4th overall by the Chicago Bears in 1965. In 14 games, Sayers rushed for 867 yards on 166 carries with 14 touchdowns. He averaged 5.2 yards per carry. He also caught 29 passes for 507 yards and 6 TDs, totaling over 1,300 scrimmage yards and 22 touchdowns. Sayers won Offensive Rookie of the Year, made the Pro Bowl, and had a legendary 6-touchdown game against San Francisco on December 12th of 1965. He scored touchdowns rushing, receiving, and on returns. His 22 total touchdowns in just 14 games was incredible production. Sayers would go down to have one of the most dominant peaks ever within the next few seasons and a Hall of Fame career before retiring. We have one of the few return specialists in the Hall of Fame here as well in Devin Hester. Devin Hester was drafted 57th overall in the 2nd round by the Chicago Bears in 2006. Hester returned 47 punts for 600 yards and 3 touchdowns, plus 20 kickoffs for 528 yards and 2 TDs. He averaged 12.8 yards per punt return and 26.4 yards per kickoff return. He set an NFL record with at least 5 kick return touchdowns, including a 108-yard missed field goal return against the Giants, and the iconic Super Bowl opening kickoff return for a touchdown against the Colts. Hester made first-team All-Pro, made the Pro Bowl, and transformed every return into must-see TV. His rookie season redefined what a return specialist could accomplish and remains legendary. Another legend is Night Train Lane. Night Train Lane went undrafted, but was signed by the Los Angeles Rams in 1952. In 12 games, Lane recorded 14 interceptions for 298 yards and had 2 pick sixes. His 14 interceptions still stands as the NFL's single-season record that has lasted over 70 years and was accomplished in just 12 games. Lane also recorded 1 safety and 1 fumble recovery for a touchdown, showing his all-around impact. Lane's rookie season was one of the most dominant individual defensive performances in league history. Offensively, we have the 2nd greatest rookie season in my opinion in Randy Moss. Randy Moss was drafted 21st overall by the Minnesota Vikings in 1998. In 16 games, Moss caught 69 passes for 1,313 yards and 17 touchdowns. He averaged 19 yards per reception, averaging 82 yards per game. He set the NFL rookie record with 17 touchdowns, won Offensive Rookie of the Year, and made the Pro Bowl. His combination with Randall Cunningham was magical, including that legendary Monday Night Football game against Green Bay with 5 catches for 190 yards and 2 TDs, and that Thanksgiving game as well. He was 3rd in MVP voting, and the only reason he didn't make the top list for me is because we have the greatest rookie season ever here in Lawrence Taylor. Lawrence Taylor was drafted 2nd overall by the New York Giants in 1981, and his rookie season was spectacular. In 16 games, Taylor recorded 9.5 sacks, an interception, 4 forced fumbles, and a fumble recovery. Taylor became the only player in NFL history to win both Defensive Rookie of the Year and Defensive Player of the Year in the same season. He made the Pro Bowl and earned first-team All-Pro honors obviously as well. Before Taylor arrived, the Giants had gone 18 seasons without making the playoffs. In his rookie year, they had the number 3 ranked scoring defense and made the playoffs, advancing to the divisional round for the first time since 1963. Taylor changed the game and revolutionized how teams account for pass rushers and how people think about the Giants. So there you have it, the 7 levels of NFL rookie seasons. Subscribe if you're new, and thanks for watching.